saw the fire in your eyes. I saw the fire when I look into your eyes. You tell me things you wanna try. I know temptation is the devil in disguise. You risk it all to feel alive. Yeah. You're offering yourself to me like sacrifice. You said you do this all the time. Tell me you love me if I bring you to the light. It's like a dream, what she feels with me. She loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says, take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me closer, want me to hold on to you tight. You pull me closer, feel the heat between your thighs. You're way too young to end your life. Girl, I don't wanna be the one who pays the price. Ooh, it's like a dream, what she feels with me. She loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says, take my breath
Class of 2025. This is Doug from the class of 2010 saying congratulations on a job well done and well earned.
Hello, class of 2025. My name is Andrea and I graduated with an electrical engineering degree in 1989. I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate you on achieving this milestone. Take the time to celebrate and be proud of all that you've accomplished.
Hey, class of 2025. This is Brian from the class of 1999. Congratulations on your graduation. I hope you feel proud of what you've accomplished.
Hi graduates, my name is Janetta Nikolovsky. I am Chemie class of 1995 and BME class of 2001. And I want to wish you all congratulations and I hope you love your experience as much as I did.
Congrats class of 2025. This is Kim Winninger from the class of 1994. You're in for a purpose-filled career. Good luck to you all.
Hi, my name is Yuk Chiu, Chemical Engineering, class of 2001. Congratulations, Mr. Congrats. Now your journey starts. Go lead, go inspire.
Hi there, this is Vanessa Pollack from the class of 2004. You've learned that engineering is the backbone of innovation. You've trained for 4 years as the leaders in BEST. And now you get to show the world what that looks like. Congratulations and go blue!
Go blue.
blue.
Go blue.
I would say good luck, but you got this. Go blue, baby!
Greetings, everyone. I'm Karen Tolley, the Robert J. Vlasic Dean of Engineering. Wow. Let's take a breath. Let's look at this. Let's remember this moment. What an exciting time. It is my tremendous honor to welcome you all to the Chrysler Center for the graduation ceremony for the undergraduate class of 2025. I joined the College of Engineering as Dean in August, so this past year has been filled with new experiences here at Michigan. I made my way through the maze of tables at Festival, toured the Wilson Students Team Project Center, and saw some pretty amazing demos, and joined you for poster sessions and award ceremonies, but nothing could prepare me for the excitement and pride I feel standing here today. Graduates, the accomplishments you have achieved and the discoveries you have made throughout your time here at Michigan is inspiring. To list some examples, you've traveled across the globe to explore different cultures and share your knowledge, such as teaching high school students about principles of naval architecture in Peru. You've partnered with industry leaders to solve real-world problems such as optimizing inventory management and developing and evaluating ethical AI software. You've made a significant impact on campus sustainability. As a matter of fact, you helped raise $115,000 for the campus farm. You've presented posters on thought-provoking research, both at industry conferences such as the 2025 American Nuclear Society Student Conference and here on campus, such as the ME Undergraduate Symposium and Design Expo. You've competed and placed in student teams, such as the Solar Car team, who won the 8-day American Solar Challenge. The CEE students who came together for the first time to compete in the ASCE Timber Strong Design Build competition. And the team that scares me the most, the team making the electric boat with a professional driver. Or the 3 Michigan engineers who celebrated a fifth straight Big Ten Conference championship with the men's gymnastic team. You've launched your own businesses, with some being recognized in Forbes magazine's 30 Under 30 for education. And you've taken on leadership roles in your club or organization, advocated for fellow students, and written books, papers, and a lot of code. Each of you has your own list of accomplishments. Today, we celebrate it all. One request I have of you is to take some time and reflect on the entire trajectory that's led you to where you are today, the knowledge you've gained, and the support you've received along the way. Perhaps it was encouragement from a classmate, advice from a professor or advisor, or a call home to mom or dad. I encourage you to use these experiences and the accomplishments you've realized while here at Michigan as a foundation for what's next. You are graduating at a pivotal time, nationally, globally, and technologically. As a college, it has been our goal and our privilege to prepare you for this moment. You are exceptional engineers, but you are also leaders, team players, and determined to make the world a better place. The people you interact with and the tools you use may change, but you will always be a Michigan engineer. We are proud of your accomplishments today and forever. Now let's take a moment to recognize some of the special people who have played an important role in supporting you along your journey. Parents, grandparents, siblings, spouses, and other family and friends, would you please stand as you are able so that your graduate may thank you. Another group who helps support your experience and success here at Michigan includes our faculty and administrators of the college, including your professors, advisors, department chairs, program directors, associate deans, and the college's executive committee. Would you please rise so we can thank you? Let us also recognize a special group who's out there changing the world, our fellow Michigan engineering alumni. Would you please rise as you are able? It's an honor to have all of you here with us today to celebrate our graduates. A tradition in the college's commencement ceremony is to hear from a student, and we have a special treat today. This year's student speaker is Isabella Bella Wash. Bella is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Industrial and Operations Engineering with minors. You've got some fans. She's also graduating with a minor in entrepreneurship and the environment. While at Michigan, she served on the executive boards of the National Society of Black Engineers, Nowhere Runway, and Black Gen Capital. She also participated in the Graham Sustainability Scholars and Entrepreneurial Leadership Programs, worked as a peer advisor and as a tour guide for the Campus Day program, and served on the Central Student Judiciary, the judicial branch of the Michigan Central Student Government. After graduation, she plans to work as a business analyst with McKinsey & Company in Los Angeles. Bella, please come forward.
4 years ago, I did not want to attend college. As a high school senior, I was convinced college was just a lecture-filled detour from real-world experience. I thought, why spend 4 years memorizing equations when I could be out solving real problems? Yet, here I stand. I chose Michigan Engineering not because I changed my mind about traditional academic education, but because I saw potential for something different here. A place that wouldn't just fill our minds, but transform how we use them. My transformation began before classes even started. Over the summer, I received a package from Michigan, and to my disappointment, it was a book. And not a textbook or a book about science, it was a memoir. They called it the Engineering Common Read, and that year's selection was Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. My initial reaction? Great, more homework. Reluctantly, I started reading, and to my surprise, I actually kind of liked it. Trevor's stories were funny and touching, and as I read about his childhood crushes or high school bootleg CD business, I kept asking myself, what in the world does this have to do with engineering? When I arrived on campus, we discussed the book in small groups. Through those discussions, we were able to connect Trevor's stories to Michigan Engineering's core values: leadership, collaboration, entrepreneurship, social responsibility. Through those conversations, as we discussed his experiences navigating South Africa using wit and ingenuity to survive a system designed against him, I began to see engineering in a new light. Engineering wasn't about building bridges or coding algorithms. It was a new way of thinking. Engineering isn't a discipline, it's a mindset. I discovered it's the mental framework that lets us decompose complex problems, identify root causes, and build solutions from the ground up. In material and energy balances, we weren't just memorizing formulas, we were developing mental frameworks for process design thinking. During senior design, we weren't just creating solutions, We're learning to think like systems engineers, collaborating with nurses and technicians to prevent falls in Michigan medicine. Engineering is the ability to see problems from multiple angles, to fail productively, to approach issues with human understanding, and to never stop asking, what if? In the 4 years I've spent here, I've completely changed the way I approach these problems. Yet, at my core, I remain the same person. Michigan didn't change me. In fact, it reinforced my values and gave me new tools to transform my passions into meaningful impact. Look around this arena. Each one of us arrived with different dreams, different fears, and different reasons for choosing Michigan. Some came to build rockets or robots, others to design a more sustainable future. Some came maybe just because their parents insisted they become an engineer. Despite these various motivations, we are all leaving with something in common, and that is the ability to solve problems that matter. As I was preparing this speech, I wanted to quote the late James Earl Jones, partly to tribute his passing, and partly because, well, I just love Star Wars. While watching A New Hope, a line from Darth Vader stood out. He said, "The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master." At first, I thought this captured our journey. We arrived as students, we're now graduates. But the more I reflected on this statement, the more I saw a flaw. It suggests that learning has an endpoint, and that mastery is a final stage rather than an ongoing process. But if Michigan engineering has taught us anything, it is that we should be lifelong learners. Mastery isn't about reaching a finish line. It's about continuously growing, improving, and adapting. The best engineers, the best thinkers, and the best leaders understand that their knowledge is never complete, and that the real measure of success is how well we keep evolving. I implore you to ask yourselves, are you the same person who first stepped foot on this campus? I hope not, because the world we're stepping into has changed too. And in order for us to serve the world, we have to change and evolve along with it. We're graduating at a pivotal moment. AI is reshaping society, technological innovation is accelerating faster than ever, and climate change demands immediate action. The biggest problems of our lifetimes might not even exist yet. The world needs engineers who think beyond traditional boundaries, who understand that technical solutions require human context, and who recognize that the best answers often come from unexpected places. 4 years ago, the skeptical high school senior was right to question the value of attending college. Since then, I've learned that education's value isn't in accumulated knowledge, it's in transformed thinking. Michigan engineering taught us to think critically, creatively, and compassionately. It showed us that the way we approach problems is just as important as the solutions we create. So, as your diplomas arrive in the mail in approximately 6 to 8 weeks, remember this. You aren't just engineers because of the paper you'll receive, or the facts you've memorized, or even the projects you've completed. You are Michigan engineers because of how you think, how you solve problems, and how you see the world. Class of 2025, the world isn't just waiting for our solutions, it's waiting for our way of thinking. The problems are complex, but our minds are prepared. Today, we celebrate our transformations, and tomorrow, we put our minds to work. Congratulations, class of 2025, and go blue. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bella, for those inspiring words. You did great. Now, it is my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Greg Joswiak, also known as Joz. Joz is Apple's Senior Vice President of Worldwide Marketing, reporting to CEO Tim Cook. Tim Cook. Jaws graduated from the University of Michigan College of Engineering in 1986 with a BSc in computer engineering. As an undergraduate, he didn't have his sights initially set on a career at Apple, but he said that all changed when he was working as a student, as a student computer consultant at the business school. A coworker recommended him to Apple for an upcoming recruiting trip to Michigan, and the rest is history. So let that be a lesson. It's a good thing to have friends in Ross. Jaws began his career at Apple in June 1986, 2 years after the introduction of the Macintosh computer and Apple's newly formed support organization for the Mac. He was running the group just 2 years later, aided, I can only assume, by his Michigan engineering education. Jaws has more than 30 years of marketing and management leadership experience at Apple and has played a pivotal role in developing and launching some of the world's most beloved consumer products, including the iPod and the iPhone. And he's a proud Michigan alumni. Please help me welcome Jaws to the stage.
Thank you. I'm so psyched to be here. I got to tell you, it's incredible to share this day with you all. So, and thank you to Dean Tolley for that very kind introduction. And truly, thank you for the incredible honor standing here today at the University of Michigan, College of Engineering, my alma mater. It's the place that shaped who I am. It's where I learned to code, to think differently, and perhaps most importantly, to do laundry for the very first time. It's not lost on me what a full circle and honestly pretty unlikely moment this is. It was a long winding path from my first days living in Bursley Hall through 5 unforgettable years here at Michigan. Oh yeah, I was probably in the 5-year club. I was in no rush to leave Ann Arbor. I loved every minute of it. I still find reasons to come back year after year after year. Eventually, I walked across this stage, diploma in hand, hoping I was ready for whatever came next. And I went right to work for a little fruit company, a little company called Apple. And I'm still there. I guess you could say I'm still growing fruit nearly 40 years later. You know, it's kind of funny. When I was a student here, some friends had joked that I should go work at Apple because my name, Joswiak, kind of sounded like Jobs and Wozniak smushed together. Go figure. And by the way, as Dean Tolley said, everyone just calls me Jaws. You can too. Now you might be wondering, how does a computer engineer end up in marketing? And why would they choose a marketing guy to speak to the College of Engineering? But actually my computer engineering education from Michigan prepared me well for a role in product marketing, where I could roll up my sleeves alongside our brilliant hardware and software engineers, a ton of them from Michigan, by the way. I had the technical chops to work with our development teams as we brought some of the world's most iconic products to life. At the same time, my creative side helped shape the stories we told as we introduced these innovations to the world. So to put it simply, my job was to bring the customer's voice to Apple's product development and then bring Apple's voice back out to the world to provide a first-hand explanation of why we made the choices we did and what makes our product so special. You know, I still remember my graduation day so clearly. I remember the pride on my parents' faces and my family sitting in the crowd. It's a day forever etched in my memory. But funny enough, I can't remember who spoke at our commencement. So I get it. 40 years from now, you might not remember who spoke to you today. But maybe you'll remember it was some Apple guy, and he was one of us. And if you remember nothing else from today, I hope you'll remember these 3 tips. Tip number 1, bet on yourself. Some of you are graduating with honors. Some of you, let's just say, are graduating with more enthusiasm than honors. That's okay too, because no matter how you got here, you're about to start from scratch. A new job, a new career, a new beginning. You're now stepping into a world not only marked by historic uncertainty, but also extraordinary opportunity, fueled by the rise of generative AI, which is transforming everything. Think about how much the world has changed just since you first arrived on this campus just 4 or 5 years ago. And now you may be wondering, how will all this affect me? Did I choose the right major? Did I pick the right career? Did I choose the right first job? Or maybe for those of you still looking, will I find the right first job? To that I would say, just get in the game. I didn't find my true calling, product marketing, until nearly 10 years in. After 3 different roles at Apple and a career path I never could have predicted. No one owns your career but you. No one owns your life but you. You may have mentors, friends, family cheering you on, but you have to take the risks. You have to make the calls. So work hard and believe in yourself, and don't settle until you find what you love. What makes you want to attack each day, as Coach Harbaugh would say, with an enthusiasm previously unknown to humankind. And remember this too, success often involves a bit of luck. But luck only matters when preparation can meet the opportunity. Sometimes, as luck may have it, the right person may come along, creating an opportunity that could change your life forever. It's happened to me more than once, and each time I grabbed it. So when luck comes your way, be prepared to grab it too. And as you prepare, know that you're good. You earned your seat here. So have confidence. Be willing to take chances, even if it's scary, even if it feels like you're not ready. Bet on yourself. You're more ready than you know, and the world needs what only you can bring. My second tip, embrace change. Congratulations, you're graduating from one of the finest engineering schools on the planet. And now you're stepping into a future that's changing in wild, unpredictable ways. I can tell you, the world of 2025 looks nothing like 1986. I can guarantee you it won't look the same 39 years from now in 2064, or in 10 years, or even 5. But guess what? Neither will you. When I joined Apple in 1986, we were building incredible things. But by the mid-1990s, we were literally on the edge of being out of business, if you can believe that. We were losing money, we had lost our way. It got so bad we weren't even sure we could make the payroll the next month. But then, Steve Jobs came back. Steve brought vision, he brought leadership. He told us that great companies fail because they forgot about creating, engineering, great products. We needed purpose, and he reminded us that Apple's purpose, our place in the world, was to change things, to change the world for the better. And I believe we have changed the world with our products. So don't be afraid that everything around you is changing. So are you. Nothing stays the same. That's the beauty of it. And the greatest opportunities often arise during the toughest challenges and the biggest changes, but only for those who are prepared to embrace them. In fact, don't just be part of change. You're from Michigan, so take control of it and lead it. My third, final tip is about something that's often overlooked in engineering. It's about creativity. So I want to tell you about the most important intersection in the world. It's not Stadium in Maine. It's not even Hollywood and Vine. The most important intersection in the world is where liberal arts meets technology. This is an idea Steve taught me, and it's at the center of everything we do at Apple. Where liberal arts meets technology is where creativity meets engineering. It's where science meets storytelling. It's where innovation meets intuition. It's where new things are created, and it's where Apple thrives. As engineers, you'll have the opportunity to create new things. But the real impact comes when you connect those things to people's lives, to create something entirely different and meaningful. At Apple, we pride ourselves in creating products no one else has even imagined. That's where the magic happens. So immerse yourself in understanding the human condition, what we want, what we need, and the problems waiting to be solved. Read fiction, listen to music, follow the news, learn what moves people, That's how you'll know where the world is headed, so you can skate to where the puck is going. That's why we made history again and again. That's why Mac redefined what a personal computer could be. That's why iPod revolutionized how we experience music. That's why iPad became a magical sheet of glass. It could be anything we wanted it to be. And of course, that's why iPhone changed everything, transforming our daily lives and reshaping the world forever. When's the last time any of us left home without our iPhone? We didn't get there by following the crowd. We got there by putting creativity and real human needs at the heart of everything we built. And that's what made these products truly groundbreaking. Like many of you, I'm convinced that generative AI will be the most powerful tool of the next generation. The ones who succeed most with it will be the ones who lead with their humanity and creativity, combining their unique human imagination with their incredible technical ability. Technology alone won't save us, but creativity fueled by purpose just might. So find that intersection in everything you do. As you leave Michigan today, I'll just summarize with this. Don't fear the future, embrace it. Be an agent of change. Take control of it so it can't control you. The future is where possibilities live, and lucky for you, that's exactly where you're headed. Bet on yourselves. Find the magic at the intersection of technology and liberal arts. Go create things that will make a dent in the universe and leave the world better than you found it. And who knows, 40 years from now, you might be back here too, still chasing purpose, maybe still growing fruit, sharing your story with the new class of Michigan engineers, just as proud of where you came from as I am today. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go out and make your dent, make it bold, make it yours, make it unforgettable, make it Michigan, and forever, go blue!
Thank you, Joz. At this time, I will call the name of each of the college's department or division chairs or representatives who will be greeting their department students on stage. Leaders, please stand and remain standing as I call your names. Audience, please hold your applause until the entire group has been recognized. Carlos Sesnick, Aerospace Engineering. Marianne Misek, Biomedical Engineering. Sharon Glotzer, Chemical Engineering. Yafeng Yin, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Tulia Pulkkinen, Climate and Space Sciences and Engineering. Andrew DiOrio, representing Computer Science and Engineering. Jeff Fessler, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Julie Simmons, Industrial and Operations Engineering. Elizabeth Holm, Material Science and Engineering. Ellen Aruda, Mechanical Engineering. David Dowling, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering. Todd Allen, Nuclear Engineering and Radiological Sciences. And Dawn Tilbury, Robotics. Thank you. Now I ask the ushers to direct our graduates to the stage in 2 lines. Beginning from the front of the arena, each student marshal will lead by holding their department or program flag. Graduates, you will be greeted on stage by your department representatives and by Associate Dean for Undergraduate Education, Kevin Pipe, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, Minyan Liu, Associate Dean for Research, Eric McKeelson, Associate Dean for Graduate and Professional Education, Krista Wigginton, or me.
Or me.
It is tradition as you cross the stage, and not before, to move the mortarboard tassel from the right side to the left to reflect your transition. And we invite your family, friends, and supporters to cheer briefly as you are called. Then, please return to your seat and remain seated until the conclusion of our program. In the spirit of Michigan engineering unity, we want all departments and students to be recognized by a full audience. After our last graduate is recognized, we will sing The Victors. Now, with the candidates for the degrees offered by the Departments of Aerospace Engineering and Chemical Engineering, please rise and approach the stage to begin the recognition of graduates.
Chemical Engineering, Aerospace Engineering.
Emma Camp, Ashley Carmen, Ella Keeney, Peter Belkin,
James Mackinder,
Liam O'Driscoll,
Paige Lovins,
Daniel Bernstein,
Madison Meadows, Brendan McDonald,
Kevin Zhang,
Nicolas Economos,
Arjit Zutger,
Blake Marlowe, Zoya Mir, Ashley Reuter,
Zhou Kai Chu, Jack McHale,
Amanullah Azim,
Jenna Madison Pasetsky,
Leah Kidder,
Colin Powers, Adair Nolan, Miles Smith,
Jillian Dorr, Colin Lightfoot, Julia Baldwin,
Tej Singh,
Carson Elias,
Christian Novi,
Alexander Bentley,
August Pashy,
Zachary Mitzel, Levi Moore,
Catherine Ellis,
JCL Oliva,
Ryan Shafi,
Nikhil Bajwa, Benjamin Deschazelle,
William Vogel IV,
Mauricio Gonzalez Ibarra,
Ileana Smith,
Elijah Gurink,
Christopher May,
Benjamin Furness, Adam Jones,
Ethan Moran,
Toby Farbstein,
Jacob Hansen,
Seth Fox,
Aryav Panda,
Toby Farbstein,
Matias Lopez Portillo,
Seth Fox, Benjamin Odloff,
Juan Esteban Vega,
Dalia Flores, Harrison Asher,
Yasmira Cortez,
Nick Johnson,
Elisa Javarankova,
Emmanuel Hernandez,
Natalia Alejo Garza,
Davin Hoffman,
Honor Robertson,
Mitchell Court, Gary Gardella, Zoe Dots Brown, Abhi Athreya,
Thomas Middleton,
Christian Popov,
Zachary Beyer,
Samuel Auerbach,
Siu Hong Adrian Lee,
Gavin Shaw,
Zaina Jabara,
Ethan Lant, Anna G.,
Saeed Akil Saravanam, Teja Morioka,
Thomas Carey,
Naya Peters,
Jonathan Montalvo,
Jaden Elliott,
Gaurav Manjapudi, Rebecca So,
Iker Aguirre,
Sophia Lee, Ichiro Ausin,
Abigail Livernoy,
Chinmoy Tarafter,
Catherine Watson,
Jason Chen,
Ella Fujimori,
John Pye,
Jennifer Hickey,
Oliver Van Note,
Grace Handel,
Dylan Agrawal,
Manuela Capiello,
Ben Donaldson, Owen DeVries,
Sean Pasek,
Louis Garr,
Aaron Schwartz,
Lucas DeMeo,
Andrew Zhao,
Luke DeFlumery,
Ken Weintraub, Basilio Suherman,
Jad Halabi,
Rebecca Robinson,
Marcelo Lara, Connor Gross,
Ashton Jafar, Grant Grasman, Harrison Chung,
Lillian Mueller, Benjamin Wetzler,
Nolan Lysat,
Matthew Ludlow, Cole Campbell, Jessica Beck, Isaac Dara,
Babek Izadka,
Clara Rowe,
Reed Schmaltz,
Maxwell Gavigan, Adam Zafri Khairul Azha,
Anna Klinger,
Brett Badjama,
Jamie Nicole Feldman,
Nura Kairina Umaira Binti Rosley,
Amy Chen,
Alex Tembelis Jr.,
Allison Burkholtz,
Xander Mulaka, Ting Yu Ya, Alexander Wesselman, Samantha Sue,
Evan Rothstein,
Nayan Lee,
Spencer Rosenblum,
Lola Yoon, Ian Straley, Grace Pizzini,
Holland G,
Material Science and Engineering.
Caden Carabino,
Elizabeth Troya,
Jardine Allen, Joshua Carlson, Tony Jeanette,
Molly Rogers,
Jamie Greenwood, Daniel Casey, Rohan Desai,
Michelle Tong, Calvin Wong, Timothy Wyke,
Shashank Kaluri,
Maximilian Parr,
Brandon Fritz,
Ishan Kovel,
Robert McPherson,
Ashton Brimmer,
Bradley Bielke,
Hannah Wolf,
Jacob Gorishek Gazy,
Lauren Adams, Fernando Bejar Aguilera, Nicolette Harvey, Justin Fournier,
Ariel Jean,
Vincent Brighton, Samson Adler,
Braden Odewalt,
Real Deco, Marcelin Barbeau,
George Zhu,
Nolan Emmerich,
Javier Saiz, Rohan Patel,
Atul Amanchi,
Dio Ogundepe,
Trevor Jarvis,
Tyler Skripczak, Tanae Thakur, Wu Wei Zhang,
Louis Lawrence,
Jennifer Young, Devin Moroz, Logan Smith,
Kabir Khwaja, Abigail On,
Elise Vakasi,
Aaron Klingerman, Alexander Caruana,
Manasi Londe,
Haley Wurst,
Medina Bonu Nasirova,
Victoria Cobb,
Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering.
Christopher Packard, Chelsea Sun,
Vienna Chaffort,
Isabella Olsen,
Shaylin Shimataro,
Molly Maloya, Luis Fernando Chavez Navarrete, Sirowit Shimpali, Grant Touche,
Joseph Straight,
Samuel Umbala,
Emma Pettigrew,
Eleanor Haycock,
Ian Rosenberg,
Mark Farag, Jonathan Lowry,
Shai Toledano,
Lucas Evans, Brennan Compass, Gordon Freem, Tobias Chang, Grace Gargiulo,
Adina Kestenbaum,
Ivan Hogan,
Caroline Kowati,
Sukhpreet Singh.
Joseph Burgoyne. Calvin Gaida.
Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Karina Rydecki. Evan Zalek. Lily Uvala.
Chloe Durkee.
Syed Wafi Abdullah Noor. Jacob Zhao.
Alan Makoso. Charles Luther Smith. Sophia Trushinsky.
Lars Andersland.
Spencer Miller.
Samuel Speidel.
Zachary Blanchard. Maxton Hurst.
Allie Fosher.
Christopher Benz.
Claire Taylor.
Mikhail Tadale Asrak. Alana Bolter.
Daniel Fairfax. Jameson Francis. Marcus Gilkey. Jacob Dykman.
Elijah Simpson.
Jacqueline Buford.
Climate and Space Sciences and Engineering.
Nicholas Dewhurst.
Elijah Beland.
Miriam Hirsch. Mia Dunn.
Riley Nelson. Maria Smirnova.
Paul Quinn.
Satwika Tatari. Andrew Wolford.
Laura Tobias Tarsh.
Aaron Sugarman.
Claire Sheeran. William Mayfield.
Robotics.
Maria Adam.
Sydney Belt.
Eduardo Hurtado.
Raina Mezer.
Margaret Garrity. Matthew Greenbaum.
Shivani Kumar. Chancellor Day. Leslie Guzman. Jason Brown.
Havani Anand.
Sai Pranav Janyavula.
Janine Alamedine. Isabella Garcia.
Mariam Shafi Khorasani.
Elliot Karp.
Aminata Njai.
Benjamin Stoddart.
Mariana Isabel Fernandez Correa.
Jonathan Nee.
Olivia Sherman.
Samantha Stodinger.
Gowrie Jure.
Carol Wang.
Alexander Blanchard. Joseph Fedorenko.
Brianna Correa.
Olivia Ma.
Bailey Duke.
Sarah Jamil.
Mary Cahill. Douglas Chen.
Kate Nicholson.
Julian Skifstad.
Garrett Alston. Thor Helgeson. Jenna Kutcher.
Terry Tao. Madeline McLean.
Jack Kernan.
Lily Pegg.
Jiamu Liu. Jackson Frankel. Lian Lua. Luke Herberger.
Shivam Patel.
Sam Melvin.
Ishrat Khan. Neil Gupta. Gurnor Kaur. Brandon Fandel.
Zachary Vega.
Ryan Gillespie. Rishad Hassan. Nicholas Carlson. Yicheng Zhang. Brianna Celtica Jimenez.
Zuxiang Chen.
Kendall Biggs.
Julia Stuhack.
Patrick Perriard.
Sarah Chan.
Anna Bezwada.
Rachel Weldy. Nicole Riva Tasher.
Hasu Beg.
Kara Bad.
Isaac Madavaram. Teresa Presisto.
Jessica Huang.
Braden Urzua.
Eric Chen. Lauren Battle.
Andrew Rodriguez.
Biomedical Engineering.
Zijie Chen.
Nikita Lebedz.
Helena Costello.
Maya Stroband.
Nuclear Engineering and Radiological Sciences.
Elizabeth Gadzik. Ariel Ebden.
Adam Pearlstein,
Riley Clem,
Rebecca Pennington,
Joseph Brown, Darcy Jew,
Ethan Zagoda,
Grace Robertson,
Jacob Cooper,
Sydney Maddox,
Ian Steigerwald,
Grace Goddess,
Joseph Croteau,
Shayna DeVries,
Ellie DeRussell, Madeline Drake, Carly Evans,
Alexander Spiegel,
Tristan Martin,
Avian Amok,
Griffin Wright,
Ashley Behringer,
Nahim Modest,
Cora Pomeransky, Milo Parrott,
Charles Menser II,
Chip Peterson,
Arjun Kanapin,
Joaquin Cazada,
Yo Jang, Avalon Litwiller,
Sarah Rodriguez Medina,
William Likes, Adrienne Blanton, Benjamin Arms,
Anne Lay,
Engineering Physics.
Isabel McElhenney, David Rizkala,
Brennan McManus,
Jack Ganji, Kennedy Nope, Kenneth Fewer,
Elizabeth Chambers,
John Craps, Aiden Bergstresser, Theoni Ho, Chenshi Liu,
Jane McCauley,
Industrial and Operations Engineering.
Colby Peplinski,
Terrence Bartell,
Tessa Weinberger,
Timari Claiborne,
Mai Duan,
Dan Brown, Karen Jin, Isabella Cook,
Adesola Adelaya,
Jordan Lawton, Hera Akmal,
Henry Matthews III,
Justin Levine,
Elijah Williams, Cole Weber,
Marquise Sullivan,
Sandy Chang,
Kyra Anderson,
Minzi Lee,
Alexander Zederbauer,
Harry Gann,
Andres Ramirez,
Ariana Lane,
Deborah Weinberg,
Lauren Brenner, Guillermo Alba,
Rithik Puri,
Gustavo Gabaldon Reina, Sanj Qatar,
Cristobal Ruiz del Sol,
Hank Greaves,
Mateo Bedoya,
Ethan Ong,
Jaden Law, John Ondari, Lucas Bergman, Rohit Chimalamari,
Abdullah Albadani,
Wei Wen Lu,
Corey Cranford,
Jiashen Zhou, Noah Malik,
Lu Yang Tao,
Daniel DiMarco Berardino,
Kate Rosansky,
Marty Condell, Avery Cole,
Luca Diamid,
Jack Cockfield,
August Neubauer, Keturah Puste,
Lourdes Cristina Mendoza, James Price,
Adriana Pazillo,
Liam Schaefer, Shawnee Yu,
Ryan Etner,
George Roberts,
Derek Fukuda,
Ari Weiss,
Diego Prado Cacho, Ananya Fatke,
Maya Cooper,
Colin Badgerow,
Elaine Azar,
Jackson Kobalars,
Lauren Collins,
Aurora Husick,
Paola Zavala Gonzalez, Adam Thompson,
Catherine Zhang,
Josh Asai,
Garrett Smith,
Faith Jones. Mahadev Josyabhatla.
Jutong Tang. Sid Ranjane.
Alexander Tan.
Liam Gakoti.
Zutong Sun.
Houston Hemphill. Isabel German.
Angel Rose Sajan. Andres Rosas Chinea.
Chloe Liu. Faranos Hatami.
Nicole Sorensen.
Aidan Gleason.
Gabriel Secord.
Nicholas Debelak.
Ivan Kala.
Rohan Agarwal.
Yusuf Altawil.
Yincho Ju.
Eric Liu.
Liam Smith.
Anirudh Barani.
Brandon Vavul.
Ruha Agor.
Saif Alisawi. Mariam Bazi.
Zainab Awada.
Nicole Manuel.
Ryan Jarudi.
K. Kai C. Chan.
Omar Saeed. Aimong Yang.
Zoe Jackson. Elizabeth Kissane. Donovan Cece. Jordan Fansler.
Devin Smith.
Wyatt Brickler.
Hannah Eller.
Nicholas Coman.
Maya Mileski.
Kian Sandoval.
Taylor Daniels.
Thomas Feldkamp.
Sydney Rowan.
Catherine Couts. Madeline Higgins. Tyler Bush.
Emiko Clark. Ryan Hoorie.
Layla Summers. Andrew Sexton.
Anne Resch.
Kieran Borma.
Abia Hassan.
Tyler Minano. Alexander Wilhelm.
Lily Belt. Jackson Gabbard.
Dhruv Sodhi.
Nanad Kama.
Ifan Jiang.
Anna Maychak.
Matthew Halterman.
Mahika Ryan.
Gabriel Ferrero.
Niyathi Puranik.
Jessica Larson.
Faith Guerrero.
Jemima Thomas.
Shin Young Lee.
Isabella Wash.
Maria Sicilia.
Nora Wu Prendergast.
Annika Patel.
Daniel DeRigo.
Caroline Yaman.
Alice Connor. Naomi Kana. Robert Heilman.
Lauren Niss.
Benjamin Zawisa.
Sanjana Ramanathan.
Twitch Nitin.
Wesley Hastings.
Nishant Damala.
Nicholas Somsel.
Nicholas Chan.
Xavier Jenkins. Shrikar Chakravarthi.
Max Burgida. Zachary Bast.
Danny Hong.
Arjun Gupta. Jun Ko.
Reina Kitasato.
Connor O'Malley.
Avina Burns.
Alec Sherman Brown.
Lamise Khan.
Devdip Sengupta.
Sierra Hendrickson.
Dominic Bonacy.
Alexander Schwendeman. Kian Weirock. William Stevens.
Sarah Horst. Ryan Andrews. Marilise Craig.
Ryan Pratt.
Lauren Coughlin.
Devin Trivedi.
Olivia Rexsteiner.
Kirsten Koning.
Megan Piper.
Gracie Landefeld.
Madison Miner. Grace Townley. Jordan Novick.
Marcella Zaruk.
Ashley Bennett.
Madeline Schinder.
Charles Della Pena. David Bayer.
David Nemmert. Noah Muscat. Sam Shekel.
Jonathan Bandel.
Yazan Dakhilal.
Juan Pablo Raigosa Jr.
Dylan Heschetter.
Dylan Weiss.
Max Levine.
Aditi Jha. Alexios Kardassis. Allah Asi.
Nikita Markov. Akshaya Raghunath.
Ching Yang Wu.
Aya Sharabi.
Stephen Tet.
Ray Hadi.
Salma Amin. Charlize Alessandra Hallam.
Alexis Chartrand.
Caitlin Hua.
Henry Jekchaz. Tara Ahmed.
Hannah Singh.
Pranav Venugopal.
Anjali Petrucci.
Siddhi Virud.
Alexander Alba Odaries.
Sriram
Kaylina
Garapati.
Salazar.
Sarah Acord. Agniva Baumik.
Olivia Rashi. Karthik Tunguturi. Xu Wanzheng. Ethan Waxman.
Zachary Collard.
Luke Schroeder.
Elena Balo. Jiawei Chen.
Ali Van Esch.
Alicia Krasovska.
Nicole Herrera.
Tirth Patel.
Tahir Lada.
Sonia Corre.
Ayushi Roy Chowdhury.
Electrical and Computer Engineering Division.
Priya Kalra. Hannah Barnard. Aaron Benitez.
Dimitri Mealy.
Riley Hanson.
Jordan Phillips.
Mechanical Engineering.
Mason DeVries.
Owen Sayer. Richard Ryan.
Simran Bagri. Andrew Keel.
Benjamin Wu.
Nam Nguyen.
Chloe Offaki.
Brent Brisboe. Ben Hool.
Laith Abdul Karim.
Jake Marshall.
Ramsey Mendoza. Samuel Wasserfall.
Hajira Nadim.
Peter Wynn.
Colin Breslow.
Akil Machanda.
Alex Zettel.
Joseph Zane Roger. Alexandra Schweid. Henry Tuckle. Christian Morales.
Allison Bry.
Julia Feldhaus.
Kyle Rakowitz.
Simon Katavid.
Remy Bruck.
Mujahidul Islam Khan.
Joshua Ramnares.
Andrew Milosavlevsky.
Jeremy Kay. Flynn Baird. Sriram Betagere.
Jorge Luna.
Aditya Vijayan.
Kyle Barcelone. Shanmukh Gandikota.
Miguel Bigod.
Miriel Wong.
Keshav Jogaratnam. Zhao Rei Han.
Lauren Montague.
Gregory Allen Thaxton Jr.
Siddhant Mucker.
Manmeet Kaur. Joshua Lee. Yuzhen Chen.
Kate Meter.
Daniel Koning.
Nathaniel Gessner. Jacob Beals. Jack Fredrickson. Morgan Hindman.
Rizwan Hader.
Juna Whitelock.
Kaylee Johnson. Surya Kerr.
Ethan Sanders.
Arian Rose.
Mark Bayred.
Balpreet Singh.
Sravya Ganti, Anna Ferrara,
Cindy Yang.
Rudy Lee,
Meeti Shah, Kushagra Verma,
Chris Buichuk,
Mehul Srinivas.
Evan Duan,
Nick Alif Kisti.
Amelia Francisco,
Koen van Neustadt.
Genevieve Grunler,
Emery Townley,
Ainsley Evans,
Aiden Riley, Elena Sharnowski,
John Kotarski Jr.,
Elise Sirocco.
Alex Rowe,
Allison Craig, Micah Davidson,
Andrea Sofia Vargas Cabrera.
Matla Sifawe. Gerardo Sierra Reyes. Zachary Milan. Elijah Romine.
Enrique Orozco, Philip Stolarski,
Yuvraj Singh.
Alan Leo, Vershab Kutlawala, Suryansh Agarwal, Katia Law,
Ahmed Wasif.
Matthew Harkness, Nicholas Bush,
Connor LeBeau,
Rebecca Krebs,
Michael Wynn, Jacob Root,
Rohan Senen.
William Hurley,
Dhruv Patel,
Jacob Dell,
Kayla Mazur.
Gianna Belmont,
Clayton Camps,
Joanna Lee, Logan Dawson, Arlene Dye,
Ryan Zhang.
Caden Cross.
Junhang Zhang. Ming Kai Sha.
Luca Porta,
Nike Wu.
Arvind Kutirakulam,
Yuan Shou Yang.
Ryan Stroman,
Mohammed Gauher, Chung Ching Leo,
Jack Perpich.
Yuhao Zhou,
Xingyu Hu,
Rachel Patty.
Connor Smith,
Matthew Cray,
Caleb Schmotlak.
Tavi Kipnis, William Hallis,
Ben Kosler,
Xiaomi Zhou.
Dimitri Luring,
Boning Sai,
Weston Deach, Tony Luo, Brooke Kelsey,
Yimeng Zhang.
Kaylin O'Connor, Jackson Alaicho,
Alexa Pacifico.
Nelson Figueroa,
Arushi Salicha.
Alexia Moreno,
Josiah Wang.
Callan Fields,
Keegan Nugent,
Neil Namagoder.
Brendan Hessling,
Biro Shin,
Lucas Robinson.
Nicholas Shyland,
Lonnie Quach. Matthew Su. Alexander Prater.
Kara Gallagher,
Carl Beckstrom, Ryan Lodato, Bennett Drake,
Julia Chopin, Hanny Barakat,
Thomas Cuddy,
Peter Zhao,
Nolan Tiki Gallego.
Liam Callahan, Robert Michael Adams II,
Ayush Shah, Parth Patel,
Jagajit Clare, Anthony Hancock,
Danny Samuel, Jack McGregor,
Zachary Conybear,
Sachin Ramchandran.
Jacob Avery,
Grayson Shad, Scott Sinclair,
Jeremy Cargill,
Aiden Spiz.
Lucas Fenska, Joshua Leon, Michael Davis, Tyson Lynn, Maya Gates, Grant Hincher,
Victoria Davidovich,
Tyler Trent,
Andrew Barreras,
Nate Sohaki,
Elijah Gruwell,
John McCloskey,
Aditya Dutta,
Noah Holdridge,
Lucas Hissong,
Owen Lee,
Ryan Schmidt,
Gary Knapp III,
Max Klein, Andrew Daly, Garrett Coley, Ariana Kirkmas,
Lydia Jura,
Ian Steele,
Madeline Jeffrey,
Shenjo Sato, Elijah Williams,
Noah Hicks,
Maya Mullinax,
Landon Butcher,
Megan Sabansky,
Aman Hussein,
Samantha Wyke, Audrey Wilson, Ellison Subert,
Mia Quintana, Jacob Seaman, Daniel Roberto, Yihang Ying, Matthew Solar,
Jaden Ganny,
Parveen Verdi,
Carter Miller,
Zoe Fong,
Mahir Kozaraker,
Purvi Raj,
Sashrik Shankar,
Aaron Yu, Braden Nordbeck,
Aida Ran,
Kevin Hui,
Riley Bush, Nathan Gustafson,
Gabriela Rivero Znamensky,
William Jones,
Zoe Vic Shong,
Sarah Lopez,
Pranav Narayanan,
Maya Krishnan, Robert Kaufman, Magna Krishnan, Porvesh Balasubramanian, Eric Gold,
Adwait Iyer,
Maxwell Blake,
Sanindya Mahendra Patel,
David Case Bradbury,
Abhinav Siddharth Velamakani,
William Olenich,
Anders Johansson,
Jack Brady, Katarina Kovacevic,
Arul Murali Krishna,
Jason Leteau,
Anisha Sharma,
Alejo Pacheco,
Forrest Colson,
Xavier Turner,
Connor Lee,
Max Rawlis,
Shreya Patibanda,
Michael Frazier,
Jamin Lee,
Isha Venkatesh,
Jacob Bell,
Hideki Shimazaki Ito, Isabel Wang,
Caden Peterman,
Duo Shu,
Dustin Coyers,
Zawad Manchi,
Mohammed Israel Zulkifli,
Akshaya Napa Ramesh, Yen Zen Ang, Shikar Verma,
Aida Abdul Jalil,
Neil Vora, Mohammed Iqwan Zarif bin Wardi,
Joshua Doctor, Isabel Hester,
Davis Shepard,
William Postma,
Jesse Hu,
Christopher Nisidis,
Lewin Shen,
Jenna Bainbridge,
Kevin Yin,
Ella Taub,
Jeremy Shen, Veda Shepard,
Liam Domigan,
Adam Smith,
Tien Chung Jiao,
Diego Montemayor,
Joshua Hudson,
Benjamin Sisam, Yusuf Sidibe,
Gabriel Bachman,
Kennedy Smith,
Ashley Goodrich,
Vijaya Kakutla,
Arend Vin,
Jacob Blosser,
Samuel Schmidt,
Yufei Shi,
Luca Jalitz,
Kyle Adi,
Andrea Kowalski,
John Rogan,
Devin Griffin,
Ansh Mehta,
Mikhail Garland Jr.,
Jajang Ping,
Quinn McIntyre,
Aturva Relikar,
Luke Voss,
Yaya Navid,
Max Ho,
Jaden Manisto, Matthew Shanebaum,
Oscar Roden,
Karthik Sesham,
Sean Delaney,
Peher Rampal, Ethan Vanderroost, Ling Wu,
Zhaokai Lin,
Rohit Paranji, Anthony Saro, Yashoditya Wattle,
Dia Krupa Shankar, Holden Haluka,
Eddie Kim, Aaron Diran Ojo, Rebecca Lara,
Andy Wang,
Caden Sims,
Adam Cheng,
Lamar Najee King, Amy Leo,
Gustavo Silva Velasco,
Jack Spamer, Kevin Wallace, Finn Moore,
Christopher Sanchez, Dimash Umarbayev,
Patrick Wren,
Amol Kirtani,
Maggie Stevens,
Juliana Segala,
Christina Sylvester,
Julia Shami, Kyler Bautista,
Emily Sue, Caleb Matoski,
Arina Chavda,
Anwar Mauli, Anand Sitharaman,
Vance Kreider, Nolan Kosnick, Alexander Lee, Mick Gordonier, Kititat Kulsetsofo,
Zi Shun Su,
Joseph Harrington,
Elias Ortiz Arriaga,
Eric Liu,
Samit Mohapatra,
Simba Gao,
Tavon Lucero,
Abigail Van Nord,
Joseph Goslak,
Computer Science and Engineering Division.
Suchi Wang,
Ethan Lee,
Ishan Zhou,
William Ritchie,
Zhihang Zhang,
Andrew Wilson,
Jingting Zhang,
Evan Cohen,
Mo Yang, Nicholas Schumacher,
Jongmo He,
Matthew Schumacher, Jiayi Zhao, Brandon Manji,
Rafe Ahmed, Andre Dyke,
Jonathan McPhee,
Arman Randawa,
Ian Concannon,
Siddharth Madhipati,
Antara Hebar,
Ritik Babu. Ritik Babu.
Eden Groney,
Andre Sebastian Galagarza.
Saida Reza,
David Leo,
Justin Morrow,
Lucas Chen,
Ryan Stephen,
Dravid Kumar,
Andrew Wilkes Millard,
Dylan Heiss, Jacob Eggard, Arvin Bonsall, Jackson Eggard,
Robert Moore,
Faith Tabler,
Brandon Geib,
Manuel Noel,
Kevin Warmoltz,
Karsten Van Fossen, Landon Stricker, William Jung,
Hao Ying Cao,
Megan Joshi,
Adam Name, Sasha Mittal,
Tang Din,
Mansi Nima,
Boyu Shu,
Riddhi Bhattacharya,
Alan Tommy,
Prajna Polamarasetti,
Naveen John Premkumar,
Hagen Carriere,
Sachin Sridhar,
Amal Prasad, Aditya Mahesh, Steve Wynn, Rishi Raghav, Meghna Mahesh, Dylan Swami,
Ahmad Hassan,
Joseph Pohl, Matt Miller,
Veda Srinivas,
Shayla Ross,
Bennett Sedlacek,
Jacob Ziff, Nathan Yap,
Mira Kumar,
Luke Young,
Madison Heyer,
Siddhant Roymolek,
James Adams,
Fabian Ruiz,
William Robertson,
Vedika Sridharan, Imani Williams,
Alexander Galek,
Curtis Rogers,
David Briggs, Advika Jingran, Alexander Corey, Catherine Alcalde,
Janavi Enaganti,
Ibrahim Musadekar Raman,
Royce Moon,
Deva Vardhan Bajla,
Sam Sher,
Kushagra Goyanka,
Michael West,
Debangi Mohanta,
Johnny Granillo,
Amo Madhureddy,
Mike Bale,
Jovan Yap, Debbie Shi,
Lucy Huang, Samuel Hu,
Sarah Shu,
Yuanda Gao,
Odelia Huang,
Man Xie,
Anthony Tan,
Joyce Liu, Evan Jibo,
Run Hui Xu, Angelina Zhang, Jingjing Zhang,
Gary Guy Huang,
Jingrui Chuang,
Christine McLaughlin,
Kartik Ramakrishnan,
Serena Fan,
Nathan Varner,
Maria Upatni,
Yingku, Jasmine Hao,
Yamato Miura,
Ria Dev,
Maz Hussein,
Derek Dinu Daniel, Ricky Ho,
Demetrio Crawford,
Alan Lee,
Daniel Malice,
Austin Jordan, Brian Good,
Adela Tenka,
Aditya Kaushal,
Ray Meguro, Jet Rosen,
Anish Kotapalli,
Oliver Pormusa, Tejas Myre,
Jack Seal,
Hemal Shah,
Ava Stravato,
Sajjan Kakani,
Sophie Ding,
Travis McKellar,
Tolan Coram,
Marshall Vilmetti,
Logan Green,
Ian Smith,
Eric War, Alexander Wang, Ranjan Sivaraman, Selena Wang, Isha Munagala, Hemi O, Keshav Thiagarajan,
Shrey Patel, Charles Smith,
Raghav Krishnaswamy,
Joseph Fakir,
Kevin Lee,
Ritishwar Sivashankar,
Donna Pham,
Dermot Maloney, Harry Tong, Taylor Wynn,
Samuel Behar,
Rishet Selam,
Hannah Biankowski,
Joshua Shred, Emmy Klepacki, Rithij Jatur,
Abigail Duke, Rahul Dalvi,
Trisha Pal,
Ian Zhang,
Rachana Bandiwad,
Akshay Tate, Sonika Patnes, Yunshuan Tang, Benjamin Wolin,
Juria Bansal,
John Collison, Ryan Foster,
Andrew Young,
Daniel Sage,
Faison Begat,
Tyrus Yo.
Nikita Subramaniam.
Lucas Biondo Savan. Ria Banushali.
Thomas Dixon,
Andy Shaska.
Jiahe Huang. Harshad Bojan.
Jingjia Peng.
Faranak Hamadi.
Keith Carmen, Ashley Gelber,
Andre Mircha. Ben Shattinger. Alfonso Mosheri.
Victor Bian,
Zijia Shen.
Jackson Donaldson,
Wen Tao Wei.
Ethan Kraus,
Shi Hui Suen.
Caitlin Fa,
Ella Summerhill.
Brennan Dodlin.
Jonah Hood Blaxill, Eric Andrachek,
Nandan Sri Krishna.
Brandon Barham,
Michael Guo. Nishant Dash.
Adi Shiv Malhotra.
Matthew Ye.
Sophie Chen,
Leaf Doxy Van Heest.
Linbo Duan, Matthew Finkel, Jackie Chen,
Jing Luo.
Christina Haralampopoulos,
Su Kwang Zhou.
Ethan Gould,
Newer Ferris. Maya Kosteski.
Koi Ketret,
Tao Zhang.
Haley Hartz,
Akash Patni.
Richa Ludda.
William Mahoney V.
Jenna Yenig. Victor Kalman Quello.
Brett Smith.
Shannon Tsai. Barakaya Ajala.
Benny Huang,
Arnav Perry.
Andy Huang, Avery Hartwig,
Christina Mann. Anushka Raheja. Kelly Zhou.
Sanvi Juneja.
Justin Yang. Sushrita Rakshit.
Megan Su. Claire O'Neill.
Lei Lin.
Meha Goyal,
Vivian Yuan.
Michael Loftus, Bianca Hugh,
Leah Ahmed Zaid.
Henry Foster,
Jeremy Owusu.
Samantha Au.
Daria Skilitsky.
Vishnu Kanan,
Russell Rosenbaum.
Albert Tsao.
Harry Jung,
Abigail V. Casey.
Miles Ortolan. Yu Hang Pan.
Christina Scheckler.
Ho Sheng Yu. Emily Zulo.
Zhouheng Li, Jessica Cheng,
Ming Chen Ma.
Ria Bivray. Zawad Chowdhury. Elena Elkin.
Lachlan Hendricks, June Hyung Kim,
Erica Hochstein,
Ava Schmidt.
Brian Zhang.
Emily Dominguez,
Matthew Drutus,
Nicholas Van Opem. Zhongyuan Wei. Clayton Van Opem.
Lucas England,
Rahul Suri. Samuel Stevens.
Nayan Pavalar. Amisha Paralikar.
Georgia Zender,
Clara Sandell.
Pablo Garcia Acuna.
Michael Hill Carruthers,
Justin Wong. Moa Ninuola Olurun Shola.
Reese Liebman,
Ojo Chilemi Okoka.
Arthur Krieger,
Theron Montgomery.
Yasmin Al-Hanuma,
Angelique Phillips.
Dustin Volker.
Kylie Liang,
Abhinav Surampudi, Anika Satapati,
Adriana Lorendo,
Louis Simeone,
Leo Tao,
Alexei Kovalenko,
Alex Xu, Boyan Zhang,
Marcus Gozon,
Rohan Desai, Gerard Cho,
Allison Okimoto, Alex Stidham,
Gavin Hardy,
Selena Sarona,
Bhagawath Kantamneni,
Jane Wynn,
Owen Leo, Shruti Chakravarti,
Anand Nungchana,
Ashley Phillip, Kelsey Helen Sumter,
Kriti Gupta,
Akshara Mohan,
Shruti Kanala,
Kumaran Nathan,
Calvin Chow, Livia Brahai, Vian Giri,
Mira Panjaitan,
Aishan Kanudia,
Matthew Billig,
Teja Kosuru,
Evan Marcus,
Joshua Freud, Hilary Luan,
Itamar Press,
Frederick Guevara,
Liam Colley,
Dina Atika Mohammed Taufik, Gabriel Surfati, Nur Izwani Naziha Zulkifli,
Matthew Barry,
Kai Yang Te, Lucas Podolsky, Mohammed Arif bin Mohammed Ghazali, Noah Weissman, Mohammed Amir bin Mohammed Ghazali,
Peter Weinberg,
Tarun Raj Saravanan,
Brent Marvin,
Eric Q,
Lanesha Sims,
Hannah Guan,
Zanyi Wang,
Gabriel Francois Shema Gatete,
Matthew Wade,
Yushun Liu,
Aiden O. Boyle,
Brandon Huang,
Matthew Pakis McCarthy,
Griffin Gong, Aaron George,
Andrew Coombe, Neve Lamba,
Jiyu Zhang, Yash Patuki, Xiaojin Wei, Arya Tandon, Donghua Zhang,
Rahul Giridhar, Yiding Fan, Nikhil Gunaratnam, Jamin Chung,
Rohan Shah,
Zhuyao Zhang, Dhruv Taluri, Kunlin Ram,
Samuel Kaufman,
Michael Wang,
Zhiyi Hu,
Jason Zhou, Ziming Roger Zhou,
Henry Gu, Up
Diana Sharif Wahaba,
Samia Siddiqui,
Rachit Kandelwal, Dana Atwi,
Nehemiah Yu,
Charles Zong, Nicholas Lovell,
Jake Herman,
Hussein Boxwala,
Will Garvin,
Amruta Venkatesh,
William Check,
Shobit Summer,
Ethan Leach,
Anish Venkayalapati,
Ethan Gibbs,
Arnav Kaushik,
Tasim Yunus,
Ryan Tang,
Anshul Sinha, Anis Subedi,
Easton Rem,
Marcus Bolaji,
Ethan Thompson,
Vengatraghavan Kannan,
Nathaniel Liben,
Ajay Sumanth, Nemo Nyberger,
Lohit Kamatham, Yaroslav Kovalchuk,
Shankin Chirmade,
Varalakshmi Arul, Elizabeth Baker,
Pedro Lapagesi,
Andrew Yulin,
Sunggu Lee, Kiran Chandrasekaran, Christopher Ladre,
Zane Morsi,
Chen Hao Lee,
Samuel Ilovicki,
Joshua Brodsky,
Vu An Trong,
Alessandra Newman,
Anika Ungi,
Alexander Mitchell,
Nathan Kovacs, Kan Luong,
Xin Yue Zhang,
Rithvik Garimala,
Ryan Duan,
Dominic Thornton,
Govind Narayanan,
Bennett Zink,
Gargi Ramakar,
Haisu Lee.
Ashton Thomas,
Sada Saadi, Han Nguyen, Dae Hwan Yu,
Allison Du.
Vasundhara Kulkarni,
Reina Leela Mahajan.
Tommy Payne,
Maisha Tabassum, Chris Zhang,
Elizabeth Dombrovsky,
Leonardo Carnero Lindenberg,
Yusol Bey,
Camila Sobrino Fernandez,
Matthew Heel Kowal, Paula Lacoutier Cardenas,
Anthony Remek, Jajun Yan,
John Jusko,
Daniel Maslia, Enpei May, Brandon Shaw,
Isha Kalwani, Lydia Kim,
Alan Zhang,
Akil Nair.
Jason Shu,
Vanden Shah.
Tavo Duval,
Kanishk Katakanda, Isabella G. Alonzo, Arya Kolshrest, Karthik Janalagada,
Parth Patel,
Arnav Khanna,
Aaron Su,
Mehmed Ulada,
Arnav Reddy, Razin Maroof,
Yuyang Zhang,
Tamer Al-Harastani,
Nicholas Coles,
Yusuf Haydar,
Navya Yagala,
Brian Lee,
Sofia Valbuena,
Hanlin B.,
Christopher Xiang, Yu Hang Ning, Olivia Ray,
Austin Kim,
Yi Nor Yang, Daniel Stefanescu,
Tian Sha,
Nihar Gopalji,
Danny Ding,
Mutian Shen,
Vikram Raghu,
Hausen Kong,
Natalia Maxim, Jian E. Wang, Kunal Mansukani,
Soyeon Han,
Ishan Arya,
Benjamin Yi,
Owen Rajevich, He Qing Wang, Zhi Qing Zhang,
Nam Bui,
Xiaorong Yao,
Coven Goyle,
Minjia Tan,
Anthony Jacob,
Yi Le Swen,
Nicholas Weaver,
Ruchong Chen,
Schofield Song,
Songmin Dong, Yifu Lu,
Kushal Sodom, Yi Rei Miao, Shail Pokle,
Howling Poo, Ethan Sun,
Christopher Davis,
Alexi Chen, Anubhav Agarwal,
Jackson Kirky,
Caleb Tanon,
Henry Fireborn,
Santiago Uribe Giza,
Alvin Lee,
Paulina Graham, Om Aurora Jane,
Matthew Lindgren,
Ivan Wei,
Akshay Deokale,
Yiming Shang,
Brandon Shu,
Yu Qi Meng,
Stephen Barstis,
Meng Sun,
Tae Wook Ham, Arjun Lakshman,
Jacob Brinkman,
Jin Yi Sun,
TJ Flores,
Kaifeng Leo, William Akes, Eli Kersey,
Lennon Siders, Anand Wetzel,
Maya Siegel,
Akam Gill,
Amber Campbell, Brady Bogda,
Jack Vaughn,
Aaron Bartlett,
Yuhan Zhang, Megan Parada,
Hao Min Lee,
Benjamin Wild,
Luke Wechter, Jessica Young, Asha Rajagopal,
Ruhan Doshi,
Jacob Robinson,
Jonathan Dropeski,
Cameron Shem, Sun Woo Ma, Abhinav Thakur,
Rohan Shetty,
Atharva Kulkarni, Gordon Lim,
Madhav S. Sharma, David Mekdiev,
Arka Pudota,
Yo Hyun Cho,
Zachary New,
Hassan Bark Zengen,
V. Ballback,
Caleb Cho,
Rithik Babu,
Sonia Lin, Wen Shuen Guo,
Chenshuo Jiang,
Nikola Bogovich,
Samuel Lim, Rano Prio Aich,
Yoon Hyuk Brian Lee,
Johnny Wong, Elaine Zhang,
Andrew Black,
Iman Malik,
Anish Arabatu,
Natalia Eddy,
Nidhi Topadi,
Yolanda Joe,
Jordan Barden,
Philip Ripsum Walsh, Victor Schmidt,
Valentina Pasqualone,
Daniel Reifer,
Varun Sadasivam,
Jason Yen,
Russell Kobelski,
Aurelian Corinium,
Jacob Catalina,
Sujia Chen,
Julian Dong,
Jamie Zhou,
Koran Zhuang,
Joel Sun,
Joshua Zexter, Hannah Shu,
Andrew Zhang,
Patrick Halim,
Marcus Takei,
Grace Che,
Faison Darsad,
Justin Xiao,
Shishao Pan,
Eugene Han Hu,
Abdulaziz Jam,
Brandon Wortman,
Nya Lin Pyo, Divya Agarwal,
Dennis Lin, Ananya Kasi,
Shrey Pandya,
Dev Kunjadia,
Emma Sharon,
Vikram Kaushik, Obian Ambarasu,
Samuel Baumstein, Jean Gamboa Fuentes,
Lily Kussman,
Gabriel Price,
Aiden McCaw, Arjun Sudhakar, John Xie,
Vedang Patel,
Tiffany Tang, Pritesh Murugesan Karthika,
Tamin Gong,
Akshay Kanan,
Mukund Murthy,
Siddharth Kaul, Samuel Fang,
Ashwin Kumar,
Ryan Kendra,
Arnav Shah,
Suliang Jin,
Aaron Raman, Alan Young,
Hakam Ajula,
Stephen Liu,
Zad Siddiqui, Tomasz Maher,
Dorothy Hong,
Michael Hyun Kim,
Andrew Miller,
Milo Kerr,
Marcus Schubert,
Adviti Mishra,
Shreyhos Yachamaneni,
Angela Yuan,
Jobin Babu,
Brandon Soar,
Lin Jagal,
Qilong Wang, Emily Song,
Justin Smith,
Grace Betker,
James Zotka,
Yehan Hua,
Bishop Kamarat,
Aditya Raman,
Alexis Baraza,
Siddharth Rao Jalagam, Shi Yu Fu,
Abhinav Reddy,
Grace Ozog,
Nirad Upalapati,
Tomas Garcia Lavanchi,
Saketh Ogirala,
Isabel Torok,
Danielle Sanchez,
Benjamin Clayson,
Saifullah Ahmed,
Finn Vandola,
Hassan Ahmed,
Lainey Stevens,
Amar Khan,
Nathaniel Tibebu, Syed Mustafa, Alice Martinez,
Talha Hafiz,
Carly Miles,
Naeem Salim, Abhishek Saxena, Amar Sadat,
Diane Gao,
Alex Gabriel Núñez Carrasquillo,
Heath Liu,
Yinung He,
Thomas Macbeth,
Zhe An Chen,
Lily Gong,
Yi Jun Wang,
Kateri Dar,
Zujin Yang,
Isaac Taylor, Sophia Papadopoulos,
Beija Leo,
Clayton St. John,
Mai Zhe Chang,
Ryan Barzik,
Zuhao Wang, Ethan Wang, Sachin Vijayaraj,
Prisha Patel,
Shweta Kumar,
Markian Voronovich, Sanjeev Parthasarathi, Martina Santangelo,
Sami Haochin,
Alan Pinich,
Ased Khan,
Lana Pinich,
Osama Azhar,
Zhaolin Liu,
Mohammed Ajabnur,
Rachel Boki,
Ashley Chen,
Abigail Marveline Tizar,
Kevin Lee, Emily Chen,
Yihao Sun,
Junjia Lee,
Hui Jie Tang,
Yilan Feng,
Yiwen Jiang,
Jamie Park,
Chi Jia Liu,
Neha Pinu,
Christian Damon,
Tyler Ditmars,
Yu Qian Xu,
William Collins, Yiyang Gu, Fang Ye Dai,
Ziyang Xiang,
Cecilia Cuevas,
Ying Jie Zuo, Kritika Venkata Subramanian, Yining Shi, Rachel Meng,
In Lorthong Panich,
Annie He,
Chris Twansiti Sombat,
Grace Gao,
Pinrada Tantivira Manon,
Cynthia Leo,
Vasin Shana Tepaporn,
Arib Khan,
Kritika Malierson,
Emma Rigg,
Sudan Anamali, Callie Francisco,
Dakshesh Daruri,
Lily Medway,
Felix Leo,
Kelly Zhang,
Maximilian Golob,
Michael Angelo Bacall,
Abraham Mughal,
Abby Hart,
Megan Meyer,
Maria Figueredo,
Anish Mitra, Jillian Montuli,
Sanjana Sam Chauhan,
Robert Perry,
Sami Fayyad,
Frank Sun,
Devin Chin, Kiran Rao Lahiri,
Yun Chen Chang, Ride Chabria,
Yiting Kao, Ronith Ganjigunta,
Annabelle Young,
Delaney Schofield,
Yikai Lee, Catherine Lighthouser,
Junbo Tan,
Bridget Peel,
Yichun Tang, Soham Narang,
Yihao Geng,
Denis Yuzanov,
Oscar Ranhel,
Daniel Iskandar, Annalise Ferguson,
Kishan Patel,
Noah Raymond Salo, John Rose,
Gannon Smith,
Rose Allegretti,
Sicheng Shen, Joshua Velton,
Shishuan Liu,
Cole Einhart,
Yijun Pan, Joel Metzger,
Feng Chuen Jiu,
Adam Simpson,
Junjie Zong,
Jack Kennedy,
Madhavan Iyengar,
Batul Mahesri, Julie Wu,
Sarah Foret, Gavin Erickson,
Yash Sinha,
Yana Patel, Julia Morville,
Siddharth Chavan,
Ava Silverglade,
Megan Doda Balapur,
Archit Kumar,
Yiming Chen,
Darren Zhang,
Kahu Bearwall,
Hanlong Liu,
Malika Miglani, U Ray,
Sharija Bagadia,
Millie Wang, Ria Opal,
Daniel Leifer,
Quan Ting Lao,
Julian Mueller, Terry Shi, Peter Young,
Yinghao Liu,
Daniel Morris,
Mahmoud Shadid,
James Leong,
Saksham Said,
Caden Fung,
Chinmay Purushottam,
Charlie Tran,
Sundara Vishnu Satish, Matthew Zeff,
Jamie Jacob,
Jesse Kahn,
Oliver C. Wu,
Robert Fleur,
CC Lee,
Felix Yu,
Kiem Dom,
Ethan Gross,
Luke Stifter,
Rodrigo Villegas Venegas, Mark Xiong, Ziqi Yang,
Joshua Negrelli,
Li Zitong,
Michael Young,
Luchin Chang,
Patrick Zhu,
Jiahua Liu,
Joshua Vijayasegar, Arthur Wang,
Ethan Tai,
Ziyo Xie,
John Shin,
Xinyu Zhu,
Chen Rui Hu,
Lucas Mara,
Caddy Jiang,
Danya Sahib, Rishi Ralapali,
Sydney Cole,
Lay Snajar, Emily Tran,
Logan McEwen,
Jafar Abdullah,
Junyao Young,
Brian Tehun Lee,
Nadine Agur,
Junsup Kim,
Zoe Kemp, Yao Liu,
Bill Shao,
Satyam Goyal, Connor Laughlin, Andrew Carlson, Pranav Desurkar,
John Favre,
Atishay Kumar,
Lucas Van Houten,
April Fung,
Bryce Hu,
Kevin Wong,
Dan Erickson, Juan Flores,
Sawyer Santella, Aidan McKiernan, Ritvik Pasham,
Lucas Keller,
Colin Cascio,
Emily McNichol,
Giovanni Anguiano,
Kelly Goss,
Alex Baena,
Suniti Majalikar,
Benjamin Yoros,
Lisa Dai, Thomas Chen,
Naomi Phillip,
Alyssa Flack,
Jenny Shu,
Michelle Fajardo,
Pulami Sao, Zupei Zhang, Ethan Wojcik, Randy Maidendorp,
Allison Reichman, Marie Yu, Jonah Parks, Nathan Maloney, Sydney Shanahan,
Hussein Saifuddin,
Neha Konkanala,
Harshini Padala,
Pranavi Pratapa, Eric Zhang, Whitaker Thompson, Zachary Mitz,
Bridget Neal, Ian Penny,
Hudson Bush, Nicholas Eaton,
Maxwell Meston,
Luke Nelson,
Aiden Friedsam, Pranav Kodakara,
Nicholas Vineker,
Jordan Chen, Dean Katz, Ryan Gonzalez, Aiden Chagall,
Andrew Wang,
Spencer Goodwin,
Kyle Rittenauer,
Kyle Lee,
Alexandra Tan,
James Choi,
Hannah Soderstrom,
Isabella Yoon,
Adam Schumann,
Christina Hua, Francisco Haas,
Sherville Chef, Ka Hyun Yoon, Kritika Sethi,
Catherine McGraw,
Shivani Sundaresan,
Hariharan Chidambaram,
Ria Chakravarti,
Sawung Min,
Nalisha Bade,
Alexander Chandalis,
Shay Locknane, Benjamin Datsko, Joseph Barco,
George Gilfond,
Prajval Singh, Mehika Thakurta,
Samar Saeed, Alicia Patel,
Lena Khan,
Alpana Otlery,
Elena Marvin,
Harshita Challa,
Alan Shen,
Aishwarya Arvind, Rishi Baronia,
Hasika Sridhar,
Ritham Sen,
Pranathi Nandamudi,
Donovan Hodges,
Arushi Shah,
Yu Ching Luo,
Sachit Soni,
Jonathan McDevitt Jr.,
Kimmy Wang,
Jason Rong,
Min Kai Lu, Eric Hansen,
Batuhan Shahin, Cole Grayson Morehouse,
Oxili Kongaslahti,
Graduates, you are now part of one of the most accomplished groups of engineers, the Michigan Engineering Alumni. We'll now sing the university's alma mater, the yellow and blue. After we sing the alma mater, please remain in your seats until the platform party has left the floor. Then please make use of all of the available exits when leaving the Chrysler Center. You can follow the direction of the event team members stationed around the arena to find the nearest exit. Now, as you are able, you're already standing. Good job. You will find the words on the screen at the center of the arena. And finally, on behalf of the Board of Regents of the University of Michigan, congratulations to the class of 2025, and go Blue!